What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 32 of my Total Warhammer 3 Nkari / Seducers of Slaanesh campaign. So as we saw last time, we continue the war against Kislev now that we've landed on their shores and have taken the frozen landing, though it is probably going to get attacked. In fact, we moved the second Ignabii, the little disciple army, back to Seducers, and in fact, let's put you right into Seducers for the purpose of trying to defeat these units. Ooh, in fact, maybe we're better off going into an ambush stance than sitting outside here. You know what? Go into ambush. Yeah, so obviously the enemies are going to attack us here. Kastalton's on the way. Tsarina Katrin is building up a nice stack, most likely, probably just as full of elites. Yeah, it's all elite units. The AI just builds nothing but elites, doesn't it? Well, I suppose the Winged Lancers are one of the weaker units that they've got, and same with the Armored Corsairs. It would be nice if we could afford those armies. Speaking of affording armies, I spent a little time between the episodes of building several things. First of all, recovered Mr. Helmrip again, who is now building a bunch of Fiends of Slaanesh, which we are going to put into this army of Sindancer here. I also canceled the building of our Gorbeast chariots because I figured we're probably going to have enough chariots to be getting along with once we get the Hellflayers and the Exalted Seeker chariots, although maybe we can build a few Aluruses as well in here to take the place of Seeker or Exalted Seeker chariots. That might be a thing to do as well. But yeah, anyway, we're going to have a bunch of Fiends in this army and no spawn because one of our other armies, or Ignabie's army, has spawned, and I don't want to repeat armies. And then a bunch of chariots, and then I think a couple burning chariots of Tzeentch as well. I've been ambivalent between that or the Gorbeast or something like that, but I think I want to include the burning chariots just, you know, for fun. Also, can we recruit any Aluruses here? Oh man, I wish I remembered where we can recruit Aluruses. Here as possible. We're at 3 out of 3, damn. Yeah, the annoying thing about Aluruses is that increasing this building, i.e. building it to tier 5, despite the insane cost, doesn't actually give you an extra Alurus. It just might as well build at level 3. Oh well. Also, in addition to that, you may notice that our money and our devotees have all changed because I've moved a bunch of our heroes. I've done all the admin stuff, essentially, between the episodes, because obviously that's boring and a waste of time, as promised last episode. Anyway, Nkari, I guess you're moving down to help it, which you can reach next turn. You're going to suffer a little bit of attrition, but I don't imagine it'll be too troubling or troublesome or whatever to take it. So move right in. Let's see what the attrition is. Oh, it's actually not... Actually, a little bit more than I thought it would be. You guys could use levels, but I don't think you need it for taking Help It. Oh, right. Help It was upgrading to level 5. So maybe we ignore Help It. What if we were to move to Fort Stroghoff, sack it or raise it? Wait. What's your worth? We could get 6k for sacking it, which would be something, and then we move back to Help It by that time, which would be at tier 5. We take it at tier 5, which will put it down to tier 4, and then we can use it as a staging post to take the rest of this. We should also try to grab Prague. I mean, we could also ignore Strogov and go into Prague. The only problem is I don't really want Nkari himself to do it, because I don't want to waste units like that. I guess we'll figure it out. Alrighty, who else needs to move? As you can see, all the heroes have moved, minus the patrols, who I guess aren't actually needed anymore, but I'm too lazy to delete them, and, you know, maybe they'll be needed in the future. I'll think about it. I've got to take a look at them, because some of them might have, like, good stats, like Disciplined or something like that, and that's obviously a cultist that we want to keep. In fact, I did want to send a second ideally disciplined cultist into Sindancer's army. Alrighty. I wish there was a cult that you could build that increased Alurus numbers, not just cultist numbers as well. That would be quite useful. I remember the Vampire Coast, and they had a thing in their thing that increased all the hero capacities by 1 in the Pirate Coves, right? Too bad that there isn't a cult like that. Anyway, unassigned skill points, skip, hero not moved, skip building upgrade available, skip because we've done all that. Let's end the turn and let's see if anything interesting happens, though somehow I doubt it at this stage. It's also turn 121, which means that there should be another Bear Roar fairly soon. I believe in the Boris campaign, the Bear Roar came at turn 123 or 124, and yeah, it's every 30 turns, so it's coming. It's coming. Kazakh, you still want stuff. You have 1 territory, and I don't like you. Although I suppose by allying them we could get a little bit more rep with our allies, but Ignabie's ambush was foiled, a Saberskin's been destroyed, not that that's our problem. A Villatreska's been wounded, unfortunately. Hopefully... Oh, damn, that Villatreska hadn't set up a cult yet, had she? No, wait, or probably she had, because then there would have been a cult here. Okay. Ambusher discovered Karl Franz? Huh, I'm actually shocked that Altdorf is still alive, or Reichland is still alive. Yeah, they're still holding on to Altar. Really? What the hell are you doing? Okay, this is kind of interesting. The fact that Scrag is actually quite weak here, well, weak. Not that weak considering how far he's pushed and how much territory he has, but a lot weaker than the Scrag that I've been encountering in the Boris campaign. Huh, I wonder why. We still got a bunch of stuff here. Anyway, we got Hero Recruit. Oh, damn, I thought that this was increased capacity, but alas, not the case. Battle Masters mission aborted. Defeat some guy that's no longer available. Oh, free glittering scales if we defeat Morgus Cromson. Oh, look at this. The dwarfs are heading towards us. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, but the AI does tend to, you know, try to focus the player like that, so it's not all that surprising. Alrighty, well, you're gonna still need to defend this place. Try the ambush thing again. If it fails again, then not much you can do about it. You, Villatresca, move here. Get ready to assault units before you get attacked. What do we got over here? Nothing. Do we head towards the Temple of Heimkill? We probably should. You are... Wait. Oh, that was a Villatresca, not a Vititas. Now the question is, do we send the Vititas here? I think we send the Vititas here, and then we move Villatresca up to the Temple of Heimkill. Probably the safer option. Oh, you also need heals, don't you? If you go out of the settlement... Let's see. 2078 versus, wow, less than half, or exactly half. I don't know why I said less. That's a little bit of a shame. We still heal up. Okay, you know what? You're gonna go here. I'm gonna ambush, and I know we won't heal as much, but also the Temple of Heimkill doesn't look like it's gonna be that difficult to defend, so yeah. Alright, ambush here. Maybe... Oh, damn it! Ongrim's full stack is there? No. Oh, I made a terrible mistake. Oh my god. I have made a terrible mistake. Can we win this? Can we kill that many Irondrakes? What is this army? Maybe they were trying to burn the Skaven out of their layers. Oh, man. Yeah, that looks pretty difficult to me. I'm willing to give it a try, but damn, okay, we need to level up here. This is concerning, but I'm also a little bit excited. You can probably hear the smile in my voice. Anytime I screw up and then possibly get a nice battle out of it, I get excited. We do have maxed out Penumbral Pendulum, which would be very good against the dwarfs. We get another level in Pit of Shades or Occam's Mind Razor, or we could level up something here. Now, we could get points for the spawn out of this, but honestly, their upgrades are kind of trash. And it's probably not worth it. Which tells me that we should probably go for the Pit of Shades. Although, will the dwarves blob up that much? They're fairly low on the model numbers. Bramble Pendulum's the ones we're probably going to use more anyway. You know, just in case, because we get more armor-piercing damage for overcasting it. Alrighty, that's good enough, and I guess we'll get Rapid Ruination to head into this. And yeah, I do want to get Renowned in Fear and all this stuff as well, but not quite possible right now. Casualties captured post-battle plus 25 versus income from raiding. You're fairly unlikely to raid, but you might at some point. You know, and no, I think we have to head through Renowned and Feared because we are building up a third army, and it's going to be pretty expensive. All right, what about you? What do you have? We've got the Gate of Slaanesh there. I guess we're heading for Slippery. Yes. All right. Well, that's going to be a heck of a fight. We'll see if we can win it, pull it off. You are going to get a demonic whatever. I didn't read it. And then you are going to... I guess the question is between the Cult of Agony and building the Warpstone Locust here. Now, Temple of Heimkill, you have no resources in ya, so we can build a single money building without a Ciborium. And then a wall and then a stone. Although here, alternatively, we can just not build one of these. What's the difference here? Extra proliferation cost reduction? Not that big of a deal. Plus 4 devotees per turn versus plus 3 devotees per turn. And it's screwed. We're going to build the Locust here, and then we'll build Ciborium there as well. Just to increase the money slightly. Not that this place is going to generate a ton of cash. Nkari, you are going to, I guess, switch to encamp stance. Or wait, raiding stance. That's not that much, but it's something. And then we got 4 turns to wait here. So yeah, we're going to head to Fort Strogov. Oh, we should probably... Oh, damn it. Are you... Scrag's gonna siege it, isn't it? What the hell is this garbage army? And I don't mean garbage isn't bad, I mean it's silly. Look at this. This is just reminding me of all dragon high elf stacks from Warhammer 2. That's silly. The AI shouldn't be building armies like that. They're just stupid. 5 stone horns and 4 giants. Oh man. Oh well. Well, that's a problem because if he sieges Help It, he's definitely gonna be able to take it. And yeah, man. Well, I screwed up. Oh well, too late. Not much we can do about it. I guess all we can do is hope that he destroys it. Ugh. I suppose he might not attack it if there's a stack here, but somehow I doubt it. He's basically destroyed everything all around here. Everything's in ruins after all. I guess we'll see. Alright, so that's Nkari. Sin Dancer, you are going to meet up with Helmrip back there. Oh, wait. How close are we to this? Oh, you know what? Actually, you're gonna stay here. You're gonna go to the Tower of Flies, and you're gonna build stuff. I mean, this guy could just bring the Fiends of Slaanesh to you. I guess the question is how many Fiends of Slaanesh we need, because they're going to act as the main line for this particular army. Let's go with... Honestly, they're really expensive, and I don't want to have like 10 of them, because that's like minus 4,000 gold per turn. Not that our chariots are going to be cheap, mind you. Everything's so damn expensive. Really, a unit of Hellstriders is only 200, is almost 200 per turn. Almost 200 per turn for these guys as well. And Demonettes. I'm just thinking whether we should put some regular infantry in this army just to help out a little bit. You know what, let's get 2 more of these guys. 7, and then chariots and a couple burning chariots. Oh, and obviously heroes as well. It's a nice enough line. And yeah, I know we probably shouldn't be using those for main line. They're supposed to be interspersed into your own infantry, but you know, Alrighty, we got other stuff to move. Who's... where's Viditas? You. Oh, you've already moved. Okay, my bad. I guess I have to move all of our heroes around. Alrighty, time for Villatresca. Villatrescas. You are moving down here to put a cult up somewhere. You are ready to put up a cult, so cult it. There we go. And then you, I guess, can build another Villatresca. We've got to keep spreading out, I guess. Yeah, why not? Alrighty, and I guess we'll level you up to Gift You Specialist, because next turn you're going to be trying to get some Gifts of Slaanesh going. That was not what I was trying to zoom. Next Villatresca, you have a cult available. Oh, you just came out of a cult. Alright, nice. Right away, try not to get assassinated, and then put a cult up somewhere back there. Next Villatresca, you are trying to giftify things. So let's try to find something to giftify. No enemy... Wow. Like no armies anywhere here? There's one back here. Alright, head over there. Next Villatresca, you are... Oh, you're also able to make a cult. Go for it. Nice, double cult. And then you're going to make a cultist as well. Alrighty, so 2 more cultists out of this. Yeah, we're going to start spreading into the Darklands. Oh, wow, I did not realize how powerful the Karakadrin dwarfs had gotten. They got 13 territories, very nice. Wow, the Darklands appear to have failed completely. Although it's not surprising, as dwarf units are pretty damn decent. Alrighty, Villatresca. You are trying to find a dwarf army to giftify. Garrulus. Ah, you're being chased, unfortunately. And that's exactly what Slaanesh would say. I'm not seeing any damn dwarven armies. Don't tell me they've moved all of them over here. Oh well. Next Villatresca, you... Oh, hello. A new army. Well, isn't that nice? And there you go. A success. Gift of Slaanesh given. These guys probably don't like us very much already. But, well, we've learned to live with it. And... and Villatresca, oh man. At least they're starting to level up at this point. And we got a lot more Villatrescas that are decently leveled. You can actually make a cult, and I guess you're moving down here to make one either at Wurtbad or a Konigstein Tower. Alright, so that is, I believe, it. Yes, alright, so unless we need to build something, which I believe we do, but not for much longer. Here, and... What is this, by the way? Silver Tower of Sorceress. Oh, you don't need the mirrors anymore. Nice. Delete the mirrors, please, and... I guess, wait, if we build a Ciborium here and a Ciborium here, then we should probably build this thing here. And then, if we've got all the other money making... Oh, you don't have a Ciborium? Oh, you need to delete that mirror. Alright, fair enough. And I believe that's it. For now. Oh yeah, the Folly of Malefics, you need to build one of these as well. Alright, that's looking pretty good to me. I hope I didn't forget to delete any mirrors anywhere that's already tier 5. A Riding Fortress, you're getting there, and we're going to build that Pandemonium as soon as we can. You have no mirrors, and you have no mirrors. Okay. Beautiful. With that, I believe that's another skip. Let's hope that he doesn't siege Hell Pit, but I'm willing to bet that he will with that silly monster army. Looks like, all right, come on, dwarfs, move. Are we going to have the fight? Yes, indeed, we are going to have the fight. And, all right, our mammoths are still badly hurt. The slayers do worry me. What can we do in terms of steelies? Damn, so close to being able to steal that cannon. Well, I'm not taking a bolt thrower. Anybody who watched my... my Thoric campaign, well, no, I complained for like 20 episodes straight about how garbage these units are, and I'm still pretty salty about it. And that was with SFO, with them being better, and with all the Thoric upgrades, they're still absolute garbage. I hate this unit, I hate it so much. I think it's one of my most hated units at this point in the game. Like, I'm struggling to remember a unit I disliked more. Maybe Vanilla Boar Boys, in original vanilla, the original Vanilla Boar Boys, maybe. But anyway, let's take this artillery piece, and I believe that's all we can take. Alrighty, well, I'm excited to see whether we can pull this off, although once again I'm worried about the Slayers. We will see. Well, let's get to it cinematically. Alrighty, now this one should be pretty interesting. On the one hand, we are outnumbered and we are very, very much out-elitified as the, well, this army is kind of meh in terms of getting the best types of troops. However, we do still have the advantage of speed, and the dwarves are pretty damn vulnerable against speed. Essentially, I suppose to make us... to win this, we will probably have to try to get to the enemy as fast as possible and prevent them essentially from setting up. Generally speaking, I think the dwarfs are the most dangerous when they've been given a few seconds to properly set up their lines. They have so many Irondrakes, though they aren't Trollhammer torpedoes, fortunately, as that would be fairly scary for our units. They would be very dangerous running towards them if they had set up. However, this is the key here, is to try to move all of our fastest units into the fight as fast as possible, starting with Ignabii, who actually doesn't seem to be moving that fast, but just judging by the fact that he's keeping pace or even moving faster than the mounted units, he should still be pretty fast. 88 speed, it's not bad. It's certainly not bad. It's no Nkari level speed, but it is still pretty good. Dwarves seem to be milling around in a weird little blob for some reason. Like, what is this? What is this formation? What the heck are they doing here? Oh, right, out of the tactical view, you can't hide the stuff. Like, what the heck is the setup? Yeah, they've got all their Irondrakes right here. Okay, that's a Thunderer unit. Mostly Irondrakes like that. Huh. Or that's a Thunderer unit, rather. I think. Yeah, I have no idea. Perhaps because the enemy reinforcements are coming in here and the enemy thought that they would wait, but Ignabii is not going to wait. He's going to go right in there and he's going to try to disable as many enemy artillery pieces and range units as possible, prevent them from firing, and distract the enemy for as long as possible or as much as possible while the rest of our units move in. If we can prevent the enemy Irondrakes from firing on us, we shouldn't have too much of a problem here, especially as we would be able to surround the enemy army. And they're not making it too difficult for us in that regard either, as well, we're almost to them, getting ready to surround. There we go. Our cultists are summoning demonettes as they moved in here with the with Ignabii there. Okay, looks like one Irondrake decided to fire. Oh, wow. That one just fired right into the face, no wink, unfortunately, of that side. He actually died, I think. Or maybe he's getting back up, but yeah, that That was fire to the face there. But yeah, anyway, so that's another one of the good things about these cultists. We move them in quickly, and then we summon units on top of the enemy together with our quicker units. Actually kind of surprised that the mammoths got here before the spawn. I guess mammoths are reasonably fast, 59 speed. Oh yeah, that's pretty damn decent. Yeah, mammoths are quick. But yeah, the summons are going to really help distract here. Plus, on top of that, while the summons are down and distracting the enemy, we can also make use of the penumbral pendulum, and without having to worry about our units being destroyed, because obviously we don't actually care about the summons and their losses, because they're going to disintegrate fairly shortly. Anyway, gotta love that spell. There you go. Actually, it looks kind of weird when it's slowed down, but it is very, very effective against the dwarfs. You can see that it hit here, and a lot of these units are now at 25% losses. A couple units are even more badly hurt than that. We've also gotten a few lashes going down. Oh, it looks like the Irondrakes are firing a little bit at our mammoth. The portal glyph is also going down in the middle of the enemies, which we're going to use to summon the harpies, or furies rather, and send them towards these thunderers, which I believe have been sitting here and firing on our mammoth. The rest of our main line is almost here. It's very, very close, and then the enemy will be surrounded. Our cavalry is also waiting, but mostly because the reinforcements of the enemy came in, and thus we couldn't go around and attack the enemy. But not to worry, the summoned free Chaos Furies are doing that for us, and they're distracting the thunderers and 2 full units of Irondrakes. Absolutely garbage positioning by the AI here, and preventing them from firing. Same thing's going on over here. Ouch. Ouch. They really aren't getting a lot of work out of those Irondrakes. The enemy Slayers are also surrounded, and we're doing a lot of splash damage in addition to the rest of our units. This is going pretty damn decent for us. Yeah, the ability to get into this fight really quickly is very helpful against the dwarfs, especially, I think, because of those reinforcements and the fact that it forced the enemy to sort of have a wonky little setup. Alright, as we can see in the background, our cab is now finally starting to move in. We're also charging a few of our Exalted Demonettes around the flanks to dish out some damage. Looks like they're going to be fighting what appears to be dwarf warriors with great weapons here. Judging by their looks, those aren't long beards. And yeah, back here it seems that our cavalry have caught a single unit of Irondrakes out that was coming in as a reinforcement. Good to see this little fight as well, between these two. I would imagine the Exalted Demonettes should be able to rip a unit of Dwarf Warriors with great weapons apart. Look at the Lash of Slaanesh going down in the background. They're probably in the biggest blob of enemies as we can. And oh, damn. I'm not going to get a duel out of this because some Dwarf bowling is happening as our Striders hit the enemy in the back. Although, as we can see, that was very quick. In between the, 10 or 20 seconds that happened, these units got absolutely annihilated. They're down to about 10% HP. I think that wasn't even 20 seconds, so... Yeah, well done to those. A few more units remaining. Of course, Ungrim is still in there, and he's a pretty scary fighter. Fortunately, Ignavi has been hitting him, though we have been forced to use our healing potion between Ignavi and 2 mammoths attacking him. Plus, I think there's a cultist trying to get to them as well. I don't think Ungrim stands much of a chance. Although I remember in other campaigns where, well, I guess that was SFO Ungrim. SFO Ungrim was so damn scary in some situations, just would not die. Yeah. Alrighty, well done to Ignavi, and it looks like the battle is actually just about over. As you can see, the vast majority of the enemy are now getting even more surrounded. A few more portals are opening up all over the place, and the chain route, just like that, is here. Ungrim remains at half HP, but we can just chase everybody down and kill the rest of them. Beautiful, well done, everybody. I guess we can watch the little duel with Ungrim for a little while if we can get a nice angle on him versus Ignavi. Though Ignavi seems to be, smacking some of those other Slayers around a little bit more than I would perhaps like to. I wonder why they didn't add that mechanic where, lords open up, a circle and duel between each other like they had in Three Kingdoms. How did people like that mechanic? How'd you guys feel about that? Whether you played the game or whether you watched it. On the one hand, I feel like it would have been nice. On the other hand, I suppose one of the good things sometimes about large entity units or single entity monsters like this, or like our Lord Ignavi, plus this Mammoth who he's, hugging there. They're just hugging. They're just friends, guys. Yeah. they're supposed to like move through mobs. Like one of the biggest annoyances about dealing with stone horns is the fact that they're extremely irritating at being able to go through your lines and jump around and all that stuff. And there we go. I do believe Ungrim is dead, though it was honestly kind of hard to spot exactly what was happening. We've been chasing enemy units around with our cab and whatever units we have this entire time. There's still another lord out here which we can chase down with Ignavia and our heroes and our mammoths. It looks like our mammoth will be taking care of this, but I think the rest of this doesn't need to be seen. We can just speed up, take what we can. Beautiful. Actually, surprisingly, Ignavia didn't get all that hurt after the... well, I guess he's healing from chasing routing units. Is that what he does? Plus, he had that healing potion, so we recovered. Yeah. When the dwarfs attacked us, I thought that for a second, like, this could have gone much worse, possibly. But I think we did pretty well. I'm actually curious to see how many losses we ended up suffering here. Let's find out. Alrighty, well, not too bad at all. Credit where it's due. I underestimated the power of Ignavia's army because he has a lot of basic units in there, but it still did just fine. Obviously, the Heartseekers are quite inferior, or the Hellstriders are quite inferior to the Heartseekers, especially when they're trying to kill a unit like Irondrakes. It just takes forever for them to bring them down. But against stuff like Slayers, the lack of the damage in the armor piercing isn't as bad because these guys lack their armor. So that worked out quite well, and the Irondrakes, unfortunately, obviously didn't get too much value for the enemy army because they just screwed up and tried to form up, or whatever the heck they were doing in the middle there, maybe waiting for their reinforcements to join together into a big blob. I made this comment a lot in the Arkan the Black campaign when I was using a lot of a ghoul army against dwarfs repeatedly. Even though ghouls lack armor piercing, but just by virtue of the fact that you have very high mobility, similarly with the Slaanesh army, it makes the dwarven armies appear fairly weak against even an army like this. But anyway, we can get 2k or we can get 77 devotees. I think we'll take the devotees this time. Although the idea that dwarven I don't know, I don't see a lot of... I don't imagine a lot of dwarven Slaanesh cultists out there. Ambush foiled Ignavia, yes, and yeah, you're under siege, help it. Yeah, now this guy's gonna take it and he's not gonna let it go to 5, or he'll sack it or raise it or something. He's also losing, some units to attrition. We got another Villatresca that's wounded, but bound to happen. Oh, right, the defeated Ungrim trait. I'd like to get this trait on Nkari as well, because it's quite a nice trait, as you can see. I think it's one of the better ones. So it would be nice to pick up. Master Mason, enemy killed in battle. Gift of Slaanesh to Ungrim as well. Oh, that's nice. And oh, one of our Villatrescas came back. Well, you still got 6 turns until you can cultify, but let's head you down to the Darklands and all that sort of stuff. There you go, Villatresca. We got our free glittering scales. I guess that was a dwarf unit. Control -7 for enemy province, eh? Wait, have I seen this before? Let's see. Your fiends. Fiends are friends. Your fiends learn to howl in a hypnotic harmony that implants an overwhelming suggestion into minds of all around. Across the land, hands claw feverishly at belt buckles and blouse buttons. Walls shake and beds break. Calls for order fall upon deaf ears, for all are lost in bliss. I don't think we've read that. Don't come a knock. Oh yeah, don't come a knockin'. Should have figured that one out. There we go. Free glittering scales. Now the question is whether we proceed... Yeah, first of all, auto-resolve this guy. Whether we proceed to the Temple of Heimkill or we move back to defeat the other dwarven army. Well, maybe we leave it to the other Ignavia. Auto-resolve this.
Nothing is more delectable.
For a second I was worried we'd lose like our mammoths or something like that. Fortunately not. Alrighty, a Master Painter, and you in camp stance. Hey, what?
Yes.
If we move within camp now, we'll be out of our own territory, but we will be able to attack the Temple of Heimkill next turn. Yeah, you know what? Do it. We'll heal less, but do it. Wait, did we start healing more? No, I gotta be seeing things. We can't possibly have started to heal more. Not Possible. Villatresca, or maybe it is possible, I don't know. You can upgrade, but you are going to need a level up. It's a little reward for that nice little win. You got to go through, well, I guess we gotta go for the Allure of Slaanesh. And we gotta go through this, damn. Two things that make me tempted. Go through both of them at the same time, I guess. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in this army. The thing is, we need the Demonettes, but they don't really have a place here. In the sense that we wouldn't be upgrading them, although maybe it would be beneficial to upgrade them, because we already have the Marauders upgraded. I don't want to dip into too many trees, but we need the armor piercing from these guys, because we have no armor piercing on the Marauder force. We have no more armor piercing on the Spawn, so it'll be basically just the Feral Mammoths, and that's just not enough armor piercing for an army to be viable past the early game. So, yeah. At least that's my opinion on the matter. Nkari, keep moving to Fort Strogov. I guess you could destroy this and then sack or raise the place. Oh, it actually has a... it's just a cult, unfortunately. But oh well. I'm probably not going to bother taking this one territory by itself here. I mean, yeah, we can probably settle a lot of this stuff here, but... I'm not really interested in protecting something all the way back here. That's why I wanted to get the Helpit as well as Prague and Kislev and Narengrad and all that sort of stuff. Now, there's a lot of ruins around here. Well, whatever. Leave it for now. Anyway, Nkari's moved Sin Dancer. It's time for you to start recruiting. So, it's Hellflayers. Oh, man, they're just as expensive as Fiends. Hellflayers are expensive. Alright, do this. And I guess at least 2 more. Sorry, Furies. Oh, wait. I don't have an army with a lot of Furies. You know what? Keep the Furies in this army. I'll probably die at some point, but keep them for now. Delete you two.
Can they still
and then, Oracles of Tzeentch, it's time to build a couple Burning Chariots. Oh right, this is why I didn't build them last time, because they're so expensive. And Broken Wheel does not have Burning Chariots, therefore, we can build them a couple Screamers. Just to help out with the anti-large, I guess. Yeah, fine, do it. 2 Screamers, 2 Furies, 2 Burning Chariots, 4... 4 Hellflayers. Huh. That's making me think maybe we don't need these 2, because we have 5 extra units, right? So we'd already be at 17, plus at least 1 Disciple. 18. And then that'll be it. Which means no more, no more Chariots. I mean, we don't have to fully rely on Chariots. Maybe just do the mix with Flyers. Maybe I shouldn't rely so much on the Tzeentch and stuff. Maybe don't even bother with the Screamers. You know what? Screw it. Don't build the Screamers. Just build a couple Burning Chariots. Or maybe we don't even bother with the Burning Chariots. No, but I wanted more Chariots, damn it. Oh, I can't decide. Alright, well, let's just do that. Hellflayers it is. Like this for now, and then we'll keep the Furies. Build these guys up for now, and then maybe we'll change that up. Alrighty, let's build some stuff. Do we want to bother upgrading this? Do we want to spend the 10k just to be able to build Exalted Seeker Chariots when we're better off building Alluruses and giving them that mount, if that's a thing that we want to do? I think not. Alright, also you build a Ciborium, and you build a Ciborium. Yes. Then, what are we missing here? We've got everything we need, which I guess means another Allurus. Alright, let's build that thing here. Honestly, it kind of tempts me to just, like, cancel a bunch of random buildings everywhere. Like, what if we just build 3 of these? Build the Alluruses that we need. And then delete the... You know what? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Then delete them. Just convince myself. Where's this Silver Tower of Sorcerers? Make those sorcerers use, you know, dupe our Alluruses into more Alluruses. Viditas, you want to assault Castalton's host? Let's see if you can succeed at that. And oh man, what if these guys attack us together? That'd be unfortunate. A critical failure after all that. You know what? Okay, fine. We have another Viditas. You gotta move down. I'm talking downtown. And now I'm just wondering, is the ambush worthwhile? If these guys attack together,
I will not shame my
not so much. I got it, this is just a Disciple army. The defenses here are okay. This guy might be moving towards Frozen Landing, though. But then Ignatia could just move back next turn. Alrighty, we'll keep that as it is for now. That's Ignavia, and oh man, we need to move the Viltruscas again. Wow, we have a lot of wounded Viltruscas, don't we? You... Are you near enough to cult something? No, move down here. You're probably gonna get assassinated by all these damn heroes here. Another Viltrusca, go find an army to giftify. Be somewhere down here somewhere. And then you, find another army. Wait, are the orcs trying to kill us, or are they trying to kill the dwarfs, I wonder? Alright, that's you, you've moved. What about you? You have to make a cult here.
The cult of unfettered
And I guess we can... let's not... Yeah, Jade Mountain, whatever. Excess Cult, there we go. Jade Wind Mountain. Not gonna build another cultist thing there. Oh, speaking of cultists, didn't I want to see whether we could build another couple? Cultist, Strategist, and Sleek. Yeah, I don't like either of those. I want something to put into our army. Or more summons. The summons are just too useful. It basically makes no sense not to have cultists in your army. Alright. Good there. And what about... Okay, yeah, we got a few more Viltruscas, okay. You've got to find a cult... or location to cultify. You've got to find an army to giftify. You're here, and you're moving the same way. I guess we're just moving through this territory. Man, there's not a lot of armies. Maybe you move down here. I don't want to send them all the exact same way, because then there won't be a lot of armies to do this to. Speaking of armies to do this to, Braun Ranulfson. Failure, come on. Try harder. Alright, Villatresca. Have we moved Garrulus yet? And, oh wow, there's a lot of armies here that haven't been giftified. Probably new heroes and lords and stuff. Oh! Hopefully you don't die, because you can actually pull the cult right now, so try this. Alright, that was a success. Well done, well done. And I believe that's at a minus Garrulus. Oh, we've already moved Garrulus. Okay, so then we're good. Beautiful. And I believe that's also good in terms of ending the turn, so we'll skip the rest of this. And we'll go next. And this guy attacks Yogg-Trek, and this will mean another battle. Right now, I don't really have time to fight it, unfortunately. Well, if it happens, then I guess we'll start it next time, I guess. Let's see. Especially since I think it'll be a pretty fun battle with it. No, it's not gonna happen. Damn, he moved past it. Okay, so I take it then he's going back here. And, oh, the Dwarven army moved away? What the heck, guys? Nobody wants to fight, damn it. Upon the precipice, Ostermark, yeah, Temptation of Slaanesh, that's all been happening. So, Castalton, I take it, is here now? That's just, I don't understand why he ignored Yogg-Trek. You, go back here, I just want to see if we can see Castalton. Unless he moved back this way. No, he can't be, I can't see him. No, there he is, there he is. I wish I knew whether he could reach Frozen Landing in one go or not. We can't even reach him, damn. And I also have no idea where that Dwarven army went, unless it went into an ambush, or it could have gone here, jumped past this to try to take Krakadrag for whatever reason. Huh. Well, that I'm not sure of. Also, is this still going on here? Is this still under siege? Yeah, it looks pretty under siege. You can hear the siege sounds. Alrighty, well, you know what? Let's just quickly have Nkari do this. Destroy this little pathetic little rebel army. Let's minimize casualties by manually fighting it. But after this, I guess we will... Ooh, I wonder if we can auto-resolve the little settlement there. Nah, I doubt it. I doubt it. Too many casualties. Too many unnecessary casualties. I really wanted that hell pit. Ugh, I'm angry at myself for thinking, oh, I'll wait until it goes to level 5 so we can capture it at level 4, but now we get it at 0 level. That's why you don't hesitate. Life will get you. All this game. Let's do this, and then move here. I probably don't need to think too much about setting this up. Probably just send Nkari to do the lion's share of work. So, and so. And it's really hard with the smaller rosters of the demons to make armies that are very different from each other. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just thinking about the I'm thinking about my Gorok campaign, where I wasn't in the Gorok campaign, the Mazda Mundi campaign, and they're just insane amounts of completely different functioning armies to each other. with the Lizardman roster. But here, everything is very, very same-ish, and that's despite the fact that we can put 4 units in that are, like, from our allies. Anyway, Nkari, get to work. I mean, it's just a matter of time until we get more units and all that sort of stuff, but, you know, I'm not the most patient of folks. I assume Nkari's moving, or not Nkari, the rest of the army is moving closer. I should probably make you guys group too. Move closer, please. There we go. Just set up, and then we'll have them charge. Oh, I would have liked to see Hellstriders versus Heartseekers. I think we've seen it before. I would like to see it again. Alright, Nkari, keep killing that Lord. Nkari is basically invincible, so... Alright, ooh, more of these units. Alright, time for everybody else to charge. Oh, damn, they've charged some of our weaker units. Uh-oh. Oh, that's my fault, that's my fault. Yeah, you're probably gonna take some damage there, Demon. That's... Everybody's... Oh, wow, these guys got absolutely wrecked. I'm gonna debuff some jerks, though. Don't need to use the amplifiers. Is the enemy Lord dead yet, Nkari? Having a little bit of a tough time, buddy? Come on. Let's reduce her melee defense. Alrighty, it looks like you've killed that unit of Seeker Chariots, and you can charge in here. Heartseekers charge this, you charge this. And there we go. Everybody go help Nkari. Okay, there we go. Nkari's killed the enemy Lord, and now it's just a matter of time until all these guys are dead. And hey, we got some of our own Hellflayers moving in. It'll be nice to have an army with lots of these. At least more than 2. I suppose we could also make an all-Demonette army with just, like, mainly Demonettes and Hellflayers, but then again, it would just end up being very, very similar to Nkari's army. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think the Demon Prince is really, really nice by virtue of the fact that it's really fun being able to build lots of armies, but the unfortunate thing is, unlike Nkari, he's nowhere near as rich. It's so easy to get insane amounts of cash as the Seducers of Slaanesh by comparison. Shame that. Also, I never remember whether these armies die after you defeat them or not, so we might as well chase a few of their things down just in case. Nkari's got to heal up to full, and he's basically at full up. And you guys do this, and hey, don't you guys run. There you go. With that, probably could have slowed some of them down, used cannot move on them, but I don't care enough. Even if the army does survive, we could just auto-resolve the remnants. It have 6 losses, and I do believe that was only from the charge into our Demonettes that I was not really paying attention to. You probably should have countercharged it with the Fiends or with the Soul Grinders. Man, Soul Grinders don't get a lot of kills, though. But that's not surprising in this particular situation. Besides, they're meant to anchor our line and tank damage. Anyway, we got 123 versus... Yeah, okay, obviously we take the devotees for that. And are you alive or are you dead, army? That seems they're still alive, but will they die if we... Okay, wait. Got a free shield of Talos. How much movement does this take? Not a lot. Delete the army. Resolve, please. There we go, and then replenish. Alrighty, and then you take Fort Strogov. Oh, look at these guys moving up. That's nice. You know what? Pyrrhic Victory, I think we're going to have to actually manually fight this, but I think we're also going to have to leave it to next time. We will fight that. We will probably sack it or raise it. I haven't decided. Really depends on how much that costs. And then we'll start moving south to here. Hopefully, the same thing that happened to... Helpit doesn't happen to Kislev. It's possible, but I guess we'll see. It'd be really nice to get this guy as our vassal, but he doesn't really want to do it. I think we could trade him some settlements, but I don't think there's anything Oh. What if we start taking settlements here? But we'd have to trade him at least 1. Right, technically this is bordering Fort Ostrosk, isn't it? This is the border. So we could offer him Fort Stroghoff after taking it. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll capture it. Offer it to the Disciples of the Maw for something. Because I don't want the settlement. I mean, I would if we had the rest of these settlements, but eh. I wonder if we'll end up having to fight the Disciples of the Maw later or not. But anyway, yeah, that's all just for the purpose of maybe trying to vassalize them and otherwise, well, getting them on even friendlier terms. Huh, I wonder if Greasus is still alive, and if he is, whether we'll be able to fight him. What's going on down there? Looks like the Oh. He might be dead. He might have gotten killed by the various Cathay and things. Yeah, maybe we'll send our third army just out to Cathay to start fighting there, all the fiends and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, I'm rambling, getting ahead of myself, because, you know, I'm having fun and I don't want it to end, but all good things must come to an end, and thus so does this episode. At least I hope it was a good one. Next time, we will continue our attack. The bear will most likely roar next episode as well, and I'm hoping that we can get a nice other extra additional fight for Ignatii against Castalton, or maybe this Ignatii against Castalton, or the Dwarf army, wherever it may be. Stay tuned. Don't forget to leave a like and comment for your friendly neighborhood heretic. All glory to the algorithm. And thanks for watching.